A package in the mail, MSX games from Japan. Collecting without fail, those shoot 'em ups, and that's the plan. He doesn't just collect them, he also codes them too. Join us and we'll go on electric adventures with you.
Hey YouTube, Electric Adventures here. Sorry I've been off the airways for a little bit. I have a package in the mail. Been a little bit unlucky with some health things again, but on the mend slightly. So we have some items from actually a local eBay seller for one of my favourite systems, which is the MSX. They popped up and I couldn't believe they were there, and I grabbed them. Now, they were a bundle, so one of the three items I already have one of, so there will be an item up available for trade. It's quite an interesting one in itself. And the other two I don't have, so always great additions to the MSX collection, those that follow me. So the first one, will keep you in suspense for the ones that I don't have. So one of the ones I have, so this is an interesting, so Sony sold their MSXs in Australia, so there's quite a bit of stock of their titles here. So this is Sony's data cartridge. So it's a 4K rewritable flash cartridge for the MSX. So you could save, so a data bank, so you could save some data to it, or you could you know, save a basic program to it and load it. So it's got its own little built-in extra couple of commands it adds to BASIC. And this one's a complete one, not in too bad condition. I mean, a little tacky around the edges, but and it has quite inside. So missing the manual, but it has its tray, and there's the cartridge there, and there's stickers been applied there. So you put the sticker on there and you could write the title. I think you got a couple of stickers in the original packaging. So yes, MSX was really lucky. It had lots of different Curiosity devices like this. So obviously that's we're talking, you know, 1985. This sort of thing was available, that you could rewrite, you know, have a cartridge that you could write a program and save some data to it. So it's pretty exciting tech from back then. And the remaining two are games. So we have another Sony title. So I would assume this person was perhaps a Sony MSX user. Doesn't necessarily mean they could have had a Spectra Video as well, or a Sanyo. The Sanyos was, and also Yamahas were sold in Australia. So this is a title I don't have, loose or in box, and this one's in box. Another Sony title was set, and it is EI. So it's a vertical scrolling shooter. I can only really vaguely remember playing this back in the day. I think we got a copy of this in to the shop I used to work for. And so I probably have played it in the past, and I've probably maybe played it as a, you know, like a hacked ROM when we're all passing around games. So no interiors of the manual of the boxes were shown, so I don't know whether they come with manuals or not, but this one does go with a manual, which is always nice, colour of manual, and it's a nice colourful cartridge. So there are two different styles of Sony cartridges, these ones in the larger boxes, and the ones in the smaller boxes, which are the lighter grey and don't have any art on the thing. So these ones have art. So I'm very much looking forward to playing that and seeing how that goes. See if there's anything special in the manual. What shows a Sony HitBit computer there, which was quite a cool little model of computer. In fact, the only thing, I mean, beautifully built machine, but some of the UK software didn't run on them because they didn't detect the software banks correctly, which is not the fault of Sony. They just put them in a particular spot so that they could, you know, have their own add-ons and things like that. And Sony did a lot, supported the MSX all the way through, and except for the Turbo R era, so all the way to MSX2 Plus. So one more title. This one's a Konami title. It's complete in box once again. I don't have a loose or complete copy. Now it's not an arcade game per se. It is one of Konami's educational titles, but it's actually, from memory, quite a fun little game, and it's Monkey Academy. And it's in the orange Konami box. It's not in too bad condition. It's not too sun faded. They get sun faded quite easily, these ones. They seem to. Let's open him up. And we have the manual. So this game, because it was an educational title, isn't as common as some of the other ones. And can sometimes go for a little bit of money. But it hasn't been a priority title for me because it's an educational one. It's a nice to have rather than a must have. So a very nice looking cartridge. And I really haven't played it for such a long time. I'm going to have to work it out. And you actually, you score things, and it's the gameplay just from those screenshots looks a little reminiscent of Super Mario Brothers. It's got different languages in here as well, which is a little confusing, and it actually, yeah, they've got a generic MSX computer picture in there. So very, very nice. So we better grab out the MSX, plug those in, and give them a go. Right, so here we go with Monkey Academy. It requires me to use the keyboard, so just a second. So you can play 1 or 2 players. Oh, damn it. Well, because Legendary Inventors is pretty dumb. We'll go for level 1. Of course, my computer's located behind. So we've got to do a bit of maths. Oh, so 98 plus something 2 equals 158. Yes. And we can run along, we can jump, and get a bit of fruit, and I take it, throw the fruit at that. Now we pull that down, and that gives us a 3. And you can jump up and pull it down another number. Now what do we need? We need a 6, don't we? So we need to find a 6. So you go around. Whoops. There we go. There we go. Now, well, press second button. Now I've got it. We'll take it up here and throw it to the other monkey. And we did good maths. So this is, for a 1984 Konami game for the MSX, this is very well done. And was quite popular back in the day. Struggling. 60. 207. And you can obviously whoa. Great. Yeah. There we go. So I take it the higher levels would give you different sums like multiplication, division and everything like that. So it obviously there's a little bit of inspiration from Super Mario Bros. Here, which I find quite interesting. I'm not sure. You got a time limit too. A 3. And you get 500 points for nuking one of those. So, you know, it's not very hard at the moment, which is what you just want for an educational game like this. You want the education to be the thing the children are focusing on, with a little bit of fun to make them keep playing. And this always had a very nice balance. Oh, so obviously completed a stage. And that's quite nice music. And it was always great about the Konami titles. They always had such good presentations. Obviously, you do a level, you finish it, pass it, and you get a particular score for it, and then you can go on another level, and you've got 5 to do. So, it depends on the age of the children. It would depend on how long the cartridge would last, and cartridges were expensive back in the day, so a bit of a value proposition there. But another lovely Konami title, and very happy to fill that hole in my collection. So, alright, one other game to play. Let's play the shoot 'em up. Alright, here we go with EI. Alright. A shooter, which of course, I'm going to enjoy. I do remember this one from back in the day. Have obviously haven't played it for 30 years. Let's see how I go. And it's by Programmers 3. Okay, hold the button down. Don't think I've hit anything with bullets yet. There we go. Enemies coming in colour waves. And the ones you miss keep on coming. That's it. Okay, can't shoot those. Right, now it's done. Swoop around. I've got one of the eggs then. Quite a nice effect with the background. Gives you a good sense of pace. Whoa! I'm glad you can shoot the bullets on the the load thing is very tricky here. So we've got a second stage. We've already got a bit of enemy variety. Whoops. And now the egg ones are shooting more bullets. Oh, those side shooting ones again. Well, I quite like this already. It's not very often you're going to shoot a new shoot 'em up, so let's see. It's my first time playing, so well, this is. I mean, like if I had this one back in the day, I would have played this heat. And there really are a lot of shoot 'em ups on the MSX. And I have a lot of them. Something I've been thinking of doing is basically go through every single shooter on the MSX. Oops. Typical, you have a first blind play and you do better than you do the second play. Eggs. Oh, you can pop in either button. Ooh, you actually a little bit slow down there. Right, time to shoot. I did it. And straight away, second level will hit you in the face. Got one player left. Angle of that shot from the blue screen. Oh, no, that's really cool. That's got some decent. Oh, I got an extra life, which is nice. Get a spot. Well, I did improve over my first score. I really need to strengthen my table that I play on. The legs are shaking too much. Very, very nice, very impressive. Anyway, what I was saying, I've been thinking of doing a shoot 'em up video for the MSX, and not just the top 10 or 20. I was going to go through a whole lot of them in a series of videos, and maybe replay some of the ones I haven't played for some time. I'll have a think about it. Or I could do a top 5 or top 10. Let me know what you think. You know, all the ones from a particular manufacturer. Need something to enthuse me to make videos, because obviously I've been very lax at that lately, but have had a lot of stuff going on. So, I hope you've all enjoyed this pick up and play video. I know I did. I love getting, anytime I can get new games for the MSX. Always appreciate it. So, I'm Electric Adventures. Thanks to all my subscribers. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time.